How's it going, guys? This is RaiderKnight, and today we're going to be talking about space travel. It's kind of a random topic. I don't really think anybody expected me to do a video like this, but I don't know, I kind of wanted to do one just for fun, to theorize, and overall, I don't know, I've been interested with it a little bit lately. Not a lot, but a little bit, so I kind of thought, hey, what the heck, I'll do a video on it. So, when it comes to humans, like, in space, traveling through space, obviously, a lot of people think about Mars as the first option. And they definitely should be. The moon is, well, yes, it's a good place to, like, maybe we could mine the moon or something like that. I don't think it's a good place to colonize because, obviously, it really lacks a lot of the things that Earth has. Does not have a good soil to farm, does not have really anything that would make it a good place to colonize, but on Mars, it is believed that Mars's soil does contain the correct materials to actually farm on, so that's one of the main reasons people want to go to Mars, because it's not very cheap to send, big spaceships with food to colonies just to feed them, so we definitely have to be able to grow food on the planet we travel to. So I think that's one of the main reasons why Mars is looked at as a more serious option to colonize. Definitely a farther leap out there, so you'd have to go a lot farther to get to Mars, but definitely it makes a little bit more sense on the colonization side that we would be able to farm there, and it would be a lot more similar to Earth's gravity, and we could probably get an atmosphere on Mars going pretty stable with just a few carbon emissions here and there, and it would be somewhat like Earth, so it wouldn't be perfect. You'd never get a perfect atmosphere, so it would take a lot of years to do that, but definitely it is possible, theoretically. But I think it's really cool, just overall theorizing about going to Mars. I think it's definitely possible we could go to Mars probably in the next couple of years. I know they've been saying that for a long time, but the technology is already there to get us to Mars. It just depends who's going to build the technology and who's going to take the next leap to actually take us to Mars. Are we going to stay there, or are we just going to send somebody there and then come instantly back? I think you need to stay there, but it really just depends what people do. I think if you send somebody to Mars and then, they come home, I think you're just repeating the moon landing and nobody's going to want to go back there. It's just going to be a wasted mission. I think you have to actually prove that there is value in going into space. You look at all the overall charts. You can make trillions upon trillions upon trillions of dollars just off mining the resources in space. One meteor that's about a mile, like a square mile size, has enough resources in it just to make about $1 billion. So there is a lot of value in space, and it really just depends who's going to make that leap to, expand our, human race, essentially. Some other planets that we can technically colonize as well is Jupiter's moon, Europa. We could go to Pluto, perhaps. Even Saturn's moon, Titan, are all definitely options to colonize. People believe that the Jupiter's moon, Europa, actually contains a massive ocean underneath a thick layer of ice. So it would definitely be cool to see if that theory is correct, because if there is a massive ocean under Europa's ice sheet, it would mean that we could actually, bomb it a couple times with nuclear bombs or something, and it would possibly be able to generate enough heat to melt that ice sheet to where we could actually, go to the planet and see a massive ocean, possibly build a sustainable colony on the moon. So there's a lot of options for space travel that have been brought up before, but it really just depends to see where we go with it in the future. I think I may or may not be alive to see a Mars colony. I don't know if any of us will be, to be completely honest. I think it really just depends how quickly technology develops and how far we go with it in the next couple of years. That'll be the real decider if a Mars colony is possible. before, 2060 or something. But I don't know, that's just my thoughts. What do you think about space travel in general? And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.